talking about bullying because of our so-called faces that they call us jungle Asians.
For real?
Yes, they call us jungle Asians.
When it comes to the demographics like people, Philippines has a better advantage. Imagine these major consumers of your products
Mm,
start withdrawing
yes,
their support, start withdrawing their viewership. It can affect
yes,
you. Things that they don't understand is that the entertainment industry in South Korea is also boosting their tourism and also boosting their
exactly.
economy.
So,
But this
as for me, it's not just about personal feelings. Let's just set aside the feelings. If I am also a business owner and my business is when it comes to like entertainment, and it's a Korean entertainment, and I know that, oh, this region is my market. This region has the big audience to it. Why would I make such stupid comments about those people who support my product?
Hello guys, this is Promise, the host of Simply Promise and You. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any opinions, ensure to drop them in the comment section. It promises to be informative, educative, and entertaining. Welcome guys. Hello guys, you're welcome to Simply Promise and You, and I remain your humble host, I'm Promise.
And I am your usual and one and only co-host. I am Maria.
So I am Nigerian from West Africa, and she's
I am Filipina from Philippines.
Philippines. So we want to talk about something that is related to Asia, and I think I also drop my 2 cents to it. But if you're new to this channel, please make sure you like, you share, you drop your thoughts under the comment section, and you subscribe. So we want to talk about what a region in Asia that is referred to as SEA. What does SEA stand for?
It means Southeast Asia.
Society share. So if you would notice there is a trending war, online banter that is going on between ASEAN nations and a particular nation. So I would like Maria to run us through it so we can just talk about it.
Okay. So it started with a concert in Malaysia where a what we call sasang, or a very big fan of K-pop, went to the concert and was using a professional grade camera, which is not allowed. And of course, it's against the rules of that venue in Malaysia. And someone posted the event. They have taken a video where that thing happened, and it started a war on the internet. At first, it was only about like the difference between the rules in concerts when it comes the difference in the rules in South Korea and Malaysia when it comes to concerts. And it became worse when some South Koreans took it very personally and said some things that is very bad about or against Southeast Asians. So some Southeast Asian countries such as Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, we have created a rare group or alliance which is called SEAblings. I'll put it here.
Siblings, yeah.
It is a combination of the word Southeast Asia and siblings. So it basically means we have each other's back. That doesn't mean that we are perfect. That doesn't mean that we're 100% peaceful every time with each other. But it's just like siblings. We can fight, but when one of us is being abused or bullied by someone, we tend to stand up for each other. And that's what happened. Some South Koreans were talking about our appearance, which is basically opposite or not that same when it comes to their beauty standards in South Korea. Since we all know that, if I'm not mistaken, 4 out of 5 surgeries, plastic surgeries in the world happens in South Korea. And it became normal in South Korea, wherein, believe me or not, since I also watch some of the Filipinos who are married to Koreans, that even a gift for a birthday or something like an 18th birthday, the gift that they give to their own children is to have a free plastic surgery that they have been fully paid. And yes, there's nothing wrong with it because it's your personal choice. However, pushing or forcing your standard to other regions such as Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, we have our own different kind of standards when it comes to beauty. Here in the Philippines, as much as some people also wants to be white, our original standard of beauty should be morena. You should be brown skinned. However, with the what do you call this? With the influence of South Koreans, East Asians, basically, and also the Western culture, some of us are becoming like them, like they want to be white. And I also want to reiterate that South Koreans made a big mistake on also bullying us when it comes to comfort women historically. I don't think it's a good joke because we Philippines, me as a Filipina, I felt offended because many of our own ancestors went through it. They became comfort women historically. If you don't know, search about the Japanese occupation here in the Philippines. They went through so much pain when it comes to that, wherein even you are a 13, 12-year-old kid, they are raping you. You know what I mean? I can't say it now because it's in YouTube. And I think that South Koreans made their heads big when it comes to like physical appearance. Filipinos are very welcoming, we are very understanding. When it comes to talking about our historical pain, when it comes to talking about bullying because of our so-called faces that they call us jungle Asians.
For real?
Yes, they call us jungle Asians. And funny thing is that Filipino humor, you know, Filipinos will reply to those comments about being jungle Asians, such as some Filipino users say, yes, we might look like jungle Asians, but you know what we're saying about jungle Asians is that they portray us to be like gorillas, orangutans, which is very hurtful. But because we have Filipino humor, some users reply to those comments such as, "Oh yes, we have that kind of face, but originally South Koreans also have that face before their plastic surgery," and so, I think that you cannot expect kindness if you yourself don't show it. So I would like to say it not only with South Koreans because this is not just about personal feelings, but think also about your businesses. South Korea has a big economy when it comes to K-pop, when it comes to K-music, and the biggest target or market for that are Southeast Asians.
Yeah.
So if you keep on doing it, you are not just what do you call this, ruining your own image as a whole nation, but you're also ruining your own business, your strategies in business. Southeast Asia is a region where most K-pop music videos are being watched. Most K-pop albums were being sold, and most K-pop concerts are being sold. So, as for me, it's not just about personal feelings. Let's just set aside the feelings. If I am also a business owner and my business is when it comes to like entertainment, and it's a Korean entertainment, and I know that this region is my market. This region has the big audience to it. Why would I make such stupid comments about those people who support my product? So are you getting me? So I think the South Koreans should be very, very careful with it.
Yeah, that's because for me as a Nigerian, I have been seeing comments like that online. South Koreans trying to bully Filipinos, and when they try to do that, like it kind of like this, like makes me think of our own rivalry back home because we Nigerians we have this online rivalry with South Africans, and Ghanaians, yeah, Ghanaians of course. But I think our rivalry with Ghanaians seem to be more softer.
Okay.
But that with South Africa seems more intense. But these are just continental issues. But where it can really stray off or get so bad is when it gets too personal.
Yes.
Like, I don't really have a problem when Asians disagree. Yes, Asians are not a monolith.
Yeah.
So disagreements will come. Even the Southeast Asian nations, they also have their differences.
Yes.
Recently, Thailand and Cambodia traded blows. They fired shots at each other. So those things will happen. But but one thing that South Koreans need to understand that siblings might be fighting, but there's a way you as an outsider
Yes.
might come there and try to like beat one of the siblings. Those people like
will
Yeah,
react. They will
yeah,
react.
those people might be like, yeah, we have our own differences.
Uh-huh.
In as much as we have our own differences, we don't have to let an outsider bully us.
Mm,
So what do I mean by this? If you go to Asia,
mm,
South Korea has this soft power when it
mm,
comes to entertainment. Like she made mention earlier,
mm-hmm,
K-pop is arguably the biggest music genre
mm.
in
In
Asia.
Asia.
And K-dramas are very, very big, not just
That one
in
too, yeah.
Asia,
Mm.
but in Africa. And now, one of the things that they don't understand is that the entertainment industry in South Korea is also boosting their tourism and
Mm-hmm.
also boosting their
Exactly.
economy. But this is one of the things I've really noticed. If you're in South Korea and listen to this, if you have been around Filipinos, you realize that Filipinos tend to appreciate things that are from abroad
Mm.
than their own. Now, if you come here, you will realize that most Filipinos doing um, what is that event that happens every October? Halloween. Yeah,
Mm.
Halloween. You realize that most Filipinos want to cosplay South Korean idols or those that they refer to as their celebrities. Filipinos are very, very accepting when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to
Yeah.
accepting other people's culture. Philippines has one of the largest populations in Asia.
Asia.
It has one of the largest 100 plus population. South Korea, I don't know, I think it should be either 50 or 60 million or
Because
so.
they have low birth rates.
And they have also low birth rates. Now, and they also have an aging, South Korea also has an aging population.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the demographics like people, Philippines has a better advantage. Imagine these major consumers of your products
Mm.
start withdrawing
Yes.
their support, start withdrawing their viewership. It can affect
Yes.
you. Without your fans, you cannot be a superstar or a celebrity. But now, this is also my message to Filipinos. I think this is the time that you guys should also start looking inwards
Mm.
and start learning to support your own.
Mm-hmm.
With this population that you guys have, imagine if you guys can just give 30% of the population start supporting Filipino made products, start supporting Filipino homegrown stars. I promise you, you guys can compete on the continental space.
Mm-hmm.
But because you guys have made other regions feel that they are more important than you, things like this tend to happen. But this is time for you Filipinos to also start to appreciate and love yourself more and come together, because when you realize the population that you have can also be a power for you guys, these people that are looking down on you all would stop doing this. Because when you withdraw your support, it can
I
affect
think
them.
I think that also, yeah, when it comes to that thing, Filipinos are now starting to love their own culture. There are some Filipino music videos where they are also portraying our own national costumes,
That's good.
historical places,
That's good.
and I think that yes, we are learning to love it more. And I think it's not because of we tend to prioritize other regions' music than us, but mainly it's just because we are naturally accepting, just like what you said, that even not just in South Koreans but also in some Western, in movies, we appreciate Western movies a lot. And when it comes to these things, I'm not just saying this because I'm a Filipina. It's not just about my personal feelings, but even if you search it, after what happened in that concert in Malaysia, after the internet war between siblings in South Korea, there are many Southeast Asians who are posting contents that, they have boycott the K drama, they have boycott their K-pop album, they threw it away, and they started to like watch Indonesian series, Filipino movies. They started to consume it more after what happened. And so I think that not just South Koreans, but also for us generally, we should be careful with how we talk to people. We should be also careful on sharing some things that will trigger some of us, especially those jokes about comfort women when it comes to our history, because you might never know. You South Koreans, let me just tell you this: if you don't know your history, search Yultong War. Had it been for Filipino soldiers, you will not have your freedom right now. And the least thing that the worst thing that you can do to us is to look down on us. At least read some of your history, because these things, that you were one of the most poorest countries in the world before.
Yeah.
And We're not looking down on you guys. As much as we know that you had those kind of experiences, we never looked down on you. Instead, we accepted you for who you are, your music, your movies, your art, your culture, your heritage, and of course, the best thing that you can do, since we're all Asians, we're all Asians, is to support each other. Just like what happened to that Manny Pacquiao thing. He's the Asian, first and only Asian to have that kind of title.
South Koreans, let me remind you guys, we are not white people. We are Asians.
And we don't want to be white. Personally, I don't want to be. I don't want to be you. I don't want to be white.
Exactly. So we are not white. We are just Asians.
Yeah.
So if these guys are choosing to remain
I love
natural,
my skin.
it means that they are more confident than you are.
Mm.
So instead of you guys to start looking down on other Asians,
And the fact that they don't like their own eye shape, they want our eye shape. So that's why they're doing. I'm just being plain here and frank about it. So yeah.
Philippines, when they get their things right, Philippines will rule Asia. So respect them, yeah. So if you think what South Koreans are doing is a way to preserve their culture, or if you think that the Southeast Asian populace rebuttals to this online bullying is a right step is a step in the right direction, please let us know in the comment section.
And this is a reminder to use internet and social media in a good way and not in a bad way. So if
Stop bullying.
Yes, if you want more videos, please subscribe and share it to your family and friends. Like this video and share it to us and comment down below.
Thank you.